to like that like little drop. Okay, look. So y'all probably thought I did like some cool editing thing, but really all I did was like this, and then you just drop. So, but if I start the video mid drop, it makes it look like I like bounced into the frame. You get me? We're doing a tier list, memories tier list. This kind of just slop because I'm pretty busy right now, but whatever. It's still pretty useful. I have had a few people say, please do tier list, do a tier list for memories. So yeah. Actually, my room's doing a little makeover, right? I know I can yap in this video because the only people who are watching this is like the true fish out there, you know. Everyone else is watching their noob to prone 24-hour videos or whatever. Anyways, let's get straight into it. So the first memory we have is none other than AG Surge. AG Surge now. It's actually not bad of a memory. It's pretty useful, right? As far as defense goes, I'm gonna rank them in their categories because obviously if I rank them like just overall, all the defense are gonna be at E tier, all the offense are gonna be at B tier, and all the support at S tier. So it's not gonna be fair. So I'm gonna rank them based on their tier. For a defense perk, AG Surge is definitely up there, and I'm gonna put on A tier because there's not that many defense perks that have the same amount of value. You know, 15% of max HP every kill. It's crazy. Now, next perk, and let me actually read what it does. So AG Surge gives you a temporary shield worth 15% of your max HP for 20 seconds after each kill. Yeah, self-explanatory. Really works really well with kills. And if some of these images look like they're old, it's because I was rolling to get the images for these, right? I could not get some of these, so I got this off Google stock images. Now, after images, 400 Spheres immediately S tier. I mean, top of S tier as well. There's not much I have to say. 40% extra damage with a 4-second cooldown. I think it's 3 seconds now. Maybe they just haven't changed it, I don't know, but it's really good. Amputation, critical hits dealt to non-boss type titans, disables limb regeneration. Even for an offense perk, I'm putting this in E tier. There's absolutely no use case where this is so bad. What are we doing here? Who made this? This is a 3-star, by the way. 3-star, that's crazy. You know, I'll put in D tier for all the noobs out there who struggle with titans, because I guess take out a leg, you can have it a bit easier. Oh my days, how would this run in stall missions? Wait a minute. I'm putting you in C tier. If what I'm tier-wising is correct, could you not just injure 3 to 5 titans at the side of a stall mission and just wait? Because they only spawn in batches. Once one is killed, the next come. If they never regen. But that's just a theory. Again. See, I would have done like an edit where I cut myself out like at the game thing, like the comedic cut effect, but I'm not bothered. Apotheosis, yeah, S tier. Above after images. Now, the apotheosis, if you didn't know, first of all, it makes your waking bar faster. Nice quality of life. You actually need that for my AFK method. And you can shift at 60% bar. That's not it. Look. Gained 1.25% plus damage for every 10% of bar gained. Filled. Gained would be so broken. When is your bar low? Please tell me. If you're at the top of the game, right, you're like maxed out everything, when is your bar low? Let's be real. That's just a permanent 12.5% plus damage. Works for rage mode as well. You can use this as an Ackerman and it will still gain value. Incredible. Next perk, Assassin. Blade skills have more damage and have less skill cooldown reduction. Now, I don't really use Assassin. Like, even if I'm going Blades, I don't really use Assassin. So I don't know, like, the max potential. But just seeing this, based off the numbers and all, 15 skill cooldown, that's already cooldown Blitz. 25% more damage is pretty massive. So I'm going to go ahead and put that as an A tier offense perk. above AG Surge. A lot of the offenses are just really good, except for Blitzblade. Yeah, previously I used you once, like the Rice build or something. I'll put you D just because I used you once. You know, get some bias in there. Blitzblade, if you hold your blades, they deal more damage. It's so little more damage, it doesn't really make a difference. Blood Thief, this is the first 4-star that's going into D tier. C tier, because you can use it in stall too. And I gave amputation the stall benefit. Blood Thief, when you're hooked onto a Titan, you get health. That's it. That's it. Cooldown Blitz. Now, Cooldown Blitz is actually a pretty solid perk, and I'm gonna put you in B tier, even though it's a common. Now, there are perks better, but if you don't have anything like to fill a gap, Cooldown Blitz fits pretty nicely. I mean, 10% extra skill cooldown reduction is just nice all around. You know, you can never go wrong with too much skill cooldown. Crescendo dealt additional 20% damage to Titans that are stunned. I'm going to put you below Assassin because you don't have... Okay, you know what? I'm going to put you above Assassin because you have more versatility than Assassin. Assassin, if I can, thank you. Assassin is trying to attack me. I'm going to put you in A tier, not S tier. But I can change these. That's pretty cool. I actually might put you in S tier because a flat 20% damage buff, that's more than Apotheosis. That's really big, to be honest. And that's more than most of what you're going to get in Fury Forge as well. But it only applies to when Titans are stunned. That's when you get your plus 20% damage. So actually, I'm still going to be in S tier. Since you're a common perk, it's so easy to get you. Deflectra, I'm not even going to read that. Just don't bother. Flash Step, your dashes and flips now have iframes. Really good quality of life. I'm going to put you in A tier, above AG Surge. It really is just a pretty solid perk. It's good for newer players. Better players, obviously it's still good for them. More iframes, but it's not as useful. I, for one, need it. I'm joking. I'm the best player in the game. Fury Forge. I didn't mention this. Did I mention what Flash Step does? When you dash, you get iframes. Fury Forge, increased damage by 0.4% for every 1% of health lost. Now, this is big in the Waves game mode when you have Facade. It's pretty useful, 40% plus damage. Other than that, it's good on Leonhardt builds with the female Titan and Ackerman builds with Rage mode where you take a lot of damage. Other than that, you will usually be max HP. So I'm going to put you just below AG Surge in A tier. No, I'm putting you in B tier below skill cooldown reduction or cooldown blitz. Just because most of the time you're going to be 100% HP. Gambler, below Blade Blitz in D tier. Now, listen. Gambler statistically only gives you a 2.5% damage increase. If you add on perfect form, we can move it up to A tier. I mean, that's true damage increase with perfect form, right? But perfect form is buns, so D tier. Now, that is although that is my original sentiment, let me actually read what it does. All damage fluctuates between 75% and 130%. Perfect form makes it 85 to 140, which is why I said with perfect form, blah 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 blah. There's my lighting. No blinds even. That didn't make even an ounce of difference. Not a single ray of light changed course from that. Incredible. Where were we? I'm so lost. Here we go. Gambler. Yeah, so it only gives you 2.5% damage increase statistically over time. So for long grinds, missions, it's not worth it. Now I will say, for speed runs, if you're trying to get a world record time, it is pretty much necessary because sometimes you could get, a run with 130% damages. And for YouTube showcases, which I'd be doing, you kind of need it to get the most amount of damage for like clickbait or whatever. I mean, it's not technically clickbait since I actually did get that damage. But yeah, if I were just a casual player doing whatever, I'd have Gambler at D tier. For YouTubers, build makers, and speedrunners, I'm gonna have to put an S tier above Crescendo. Maybe even after images. Yeah, because it works for Blade, it works for everything, so it has more versatility. I'm gonna put above Apotheosis for them only. Since it is not good for casual, and casual is most of the player base, I'm gonna put in B tier, just below Fury Forge. Now, let's get off the Gambler rant. Gem Fiend, my goats. Not sensational. You're going into the A tier of support perks, above AG Surge, above Flash Step, and above Fury Forge. Why? Gem Fiend gives you 10% more gems in the AFK and mission streak. Self-explanatory, free gems, not gonna say anymore. Guardian, ignore up to 2 injuries every match. You're a pretty good defense perk. I mean, injury. Okay, it's here. Injuries are pretty annoying, right? We can all agree injuries. You got the eye injury, an arm injury. Yeah, we don't want it. We don't like it. So I'm putting you definitely a solid B tier defense perk. What's next? Life Feed. Gain 2% of your health back per kill. Even worse than Blood Thief. You're going to E tier. You do work in stall missions though, so you're going to D tier, below Blitzblade. Marksman. I don't know why I have Marksman here. It's not even in the game. Increased damage by 0.4% for every 7.5 meters per speed traveled per speeder. Caps at 465 meters. What's 465 divided by 7.5? Like 70. It would be a bit less, around like 65. What's that for? 65 divided by 7.5. What I say? 76. I'm gonna say it's like 52 times. 62. I was closer to that the first time. What I'd say like 65. Anyways, so 62 times 0.4. So maximum damage increase you're getting is 25%. Let's just say it is pretty good because it's easy to maintain distance. It's just, yeah, that's it. It's a pretty good perk. Yeah, 25% damage increase without having to get to Titan stunned. More versatility than Crescendo then. Am I moving Crescendo? Yeah, I am. And I wouldn't put it above After Images though. Next, becoming a channel member. This is like, it's good, right? Like it's really good. You get bonus perks. I mean, if you're in my Discord server, you get a special role, you can send gifts, whatever. You get members only videos. That's like the main appeal behind becoming a member, right? Members only videos. And then just supporting me, you know, like when you become a member, I get one step closer to that new PC. Or I could buy a pizza, you know? I mean, it goes either ways. Either way. Just know your money was well spent. Either it's in that PC or it's in my stomach right here. Let me tell you that. Anyways, let's go into Sensation tier. The next memory is Med Master. Gain 1 extra bandage after refilling your gas and blades. Just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Necromantic. Upon ignoring death, gain 20% damage, 25% health, and 15% plus speed. It is pretty good, but it's barely ever utilized. It's not efficient. Like when it happens, it's a pretty good perk. What was it? Damage, speed, and health. That's like just a baseline everything. But it doesn't really occur all that often. It's not consistent enough. Because of that, I'm gonna have to put you just below Gambler. The next thing is, oh, by the way, it does not grant you an extra revive, so you have to have Jaeger or Fritz to use it. Omni range. Ooh. This is the support perk. You're going in S tier. I have a lot of things in S tier. Omni range, like the value it can provide to your teammates, is just, it's so massive. It makes any range skills affect all players regardless of range. Sensational. Overslash, 30% of any excess damage from a finishing blow applies to other titans. You're going S tier 2. Overslash, if you're on blades, you can't deal with crowds, right? Like, this is common knowledge. With Overslash, you can. And it's that gap that it bridges between DPS and crowd control that really just makes it incredible. I got my hands all on the table as if I'm some sort of war general. I'm talking about some, you know, and then if you, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just gonna go on with the video. Quick strike is A tier, above Fury Forge. Fury Forge is in B tier. What is above? What is that? Assassin? Yeah, it's above Assassin and it's above Gem Fiend. It increases your damage by 1.5%, resets after reloading, with a cap of 20 on Titans and 50 on ODM. If you are helos and you have some buffers, you basically have infinite blade durability, infinite conservation chance. So in that case, it is top of S tier, because then you can get 75% plus damage. Incredible, right? For shifting, you get about 35% plus damage. Not as good, but still good. The only thing is, there has to be titans in the map to use it, and you have to be the one killing those titans. So that's why it goes down to the bottom of top of A tier. Resilience, ignore up to 1 killing blow per match. Really good defense perk. Not as good as Necromantic. Basically, if you're on 10% HP and a blow's about to kill you, you'll just survive for 1%, and that's it. Riposte. I feel like that's a French word. I think it's repost.
Riposte.
No, it's riposte. Okay. Riposte word origin. Yeah, it's French. I knew it. Where were we? Riposte. Successful counter instantly execute the Titan. Who even uses the counter move? Like, just pack it in. Honestly. Stalwart durability. Blade durability increases by 3% per broken segment. Actually useful for stall. Because it's a stall merchant, I'll give it D tier. And I'll give it C tier because it's pretty useful overall. Now, steel frame. All explosions deal 25% less damage and grant immunity to any explosions for 5 seconds. I'm slurring my words, whatever. It's not that useful. Let's reveal who's dying to your own explosions. I have multiple times. We move past that. I actually will be using that in a video where I AFK raids. Oh, was I supposed to leak that? Oh no, David, you tell me. You're the big boss around here. Because of what I'm about to do with it, I'm gonna put it A tier below cooldown blitz. Usually I'd put it in D tier below live feed, but I'll put it there for now. Just get some hype on the video, you know. Okay. Storm charged. Damage increases by 3% for each shifter currently active in the map in a match. It's not that good. It has high potential though. Potential for 30% plus damage, which is pretty gnarly. But at that point, you just have too many people in your lobby. So I'll put it B tier below Guardian. Subscribe. This is leagues above becoming a member. Okay, it's not, but this is better for you than becoming a member because it is free. You know, like, you can click subscribe right now, and it's like, yeah, that's it. Just click it, bro. Supernova. This is what Marksman was replaced by. Increased turn speed damage by 25%. That is already an increase from Supernova, from Marksman, which is 24.8. And for every 100 meters away, you lose damage. I think that's more fun, right? It gives more acceleration. But combining, I'm gonna put it in right beside Marksman. Where is Marksman? That's Marksman. I'm gonna put it here beside Marksman. Combining this with Fury Forge is really good. So is combining it with Steel Frame, actually. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, that's it. Surge Shot. Yeah, just pack it in, bro. I'm not even gonna read what that is. Is that? Yeah, I've said that name before anyways. Swift shot, just pack it in, bro. Tactician, one of the best support perk, if not the best perk in the game. Memory. Have I run out of slots in S tier? No, I haven't. All support skill effects are multiplied by 1.15 times. Your family of skills. Order Rage, Black Flare, Red Flare, Order Command, Order Advance, Last Stand, Rage Mode, Undying Hero. Every single build in this game, bar having the restriction, uses buffs. There's nothing more I have to say. Thanatophobia, when below 40% health, gain 25% damage resistance, 15% injury damage reduction, and healing injury every 15 seconds. This combined with Reforge again and Supernova is really good, better than the Steel Frame. I also want to use this for a video, but I didn't get it, so hence why I'm using this image. Thank you, Skytorian, for supplying this. I went onto his video. It was like using 100 scrolls. Whenever he got something, got that snip tool, just took that image. Called it a day. I'm gonna put you obviously above AG Surge, and I'm gonna put you above, what is that, Assassin? I'll put you below Assassin, above Flash though. No, actually above Assassin. No, S tier, because this is the best defense perk in the game. Yeah. Following my TikTok. This is the wrong TikTok, hold up. That's my old TikTok. It's in my description anyways, it's in the link. That's like, I'm gonna put out the bottom of Sensation because it's like, you can do it if you want. Yeah. Helps me out though. Venge Flare, reflect 50% of any incoming damage, tough as nails, yeah. Yeah, we asked, get out of here. Vitalize, yeah, just saving a teammate heals both of you. Yeah, saving a teammate. Just wrap it up, man. That is the tier list. 22-minute video? I thought I went by that quickly. I went by that quickly. No, that was correct grammar. How long was my other perks tier list video? It was like 30 minutes. I guess it's a bit quicker. So yeah, that is the Memories tier list. Ordered the best to worst in terms of there's category, yes, the category. Yeah. I was gonna start yapping, but I can't think of anything to yap about, so we're cutting it short there. Oh yeah, I have a method to get every. I should have said this at the start of the video. I might just insert it. I have a method to get every single memory you want. That video is gonna be posted hopefully tomorrow. By the time you're seeing this tomorrow, and after that, I have a method for AFKing raids. Also, no, there's no also in a bit. Oh, there's also, if you want to get as many scrolls as you want. My bad, bro. I had a cup of tea. If you want to get as many scrolls as you want, infinite scrolls basically, I do have an AFK missions video over here. Yes, complete the AFK missions and you complete them. No, I'm not joking. Works in mobile too, by the way. Yeah, that's right there. Subscribing is there. Doing both. I'm gonna hold this position now because I have to wait for the 20 seconds thing, or people are gonna click off when I'm still talking. Either click on the new video or click off the video. And I want them to click on the new video, which is why I'm saying that, which is why I'm waiting for the 20-second mark so I can, yeah. Otherwise this would just be a black screen. I'm hoping you've already clicked on the video and you've, stopped listening to me because you're listening to me, but in the past, as I made that video, that's been enough time by now.